Welcome back, you guys, to another review. We are going to be testing out a foundation for today's video, which is the new Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I saw this on Trend Mood. I fell in love with the other Charlotte Tilbury foundation, so when I saw that she came out with this one, I instantly ran onto Sephora. Last video that we just did was another review for a foundation as well. NARS also came out with their light reflecting foundation, which I did a 2-day wear test on it. Oh, it's 11:58, so we're just shy of noon. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Normally I get dressed a lot earlier than this, but today's kind of a lazy day and I do have things I have to get done this afternoon, so I am gonna be busy. So I think my wear test could be good. I think I can probably hold it to about 9 or 10 o'clock because my plan tonight is to get my bottle of wine with my husband and we're gonna start on Ozark, so I'm super excited about it. For primer today, I'm gonna be using the Pure Release Silk Glow BB Base Primer. I wanted to go in with the primer that I knew was going to work for me. I did have to put in a toner into my hair today, so that's why it's like super dark right here. Just to maintain that violet color, I have to constantly put in primer into it. Not primer, but you know what I mean. I have to put in a toner like every week. It's like a conditioning. So I'm gonna take my trusty Makeup Forever. This is the Step 1 Pore Minimizer. And I'm just going to apply it in the areas where my pores are very large, which is right over in this area. And I don't want to use a lot. I have found that if I use too much of this primer, it will break up the foundation that I have on above it. I did go in with the shade 7 Neutral. I did have to order mine online because I know that my two local Sephoras, they are more minimal Sephoras. They're like one's inside of a Kohl's and the other one is inside of a JCPenney, and they didn't have them. I put all of my faith into the Sephora website with my shade finder in hopes that this is the right shade. I'm a little concerned. So this foundation is a medium undetectable coverage is what it says, but it's also supposed to make your skin look good over time. It's also supposed to minimize the appearance of pores. It should reduce the appearance of pigmentations and dark spots, and it's supposed to skin appears instantly brighter. This is what Sephora gave me. I mean, we're gonna give it a try. It's a little yellow, but we're gonna give it a try. Let's try it out. So I did pull this out to start off with, but I'm also going to wet my sponge because I do need it for concealing and stuff. And just in case I don't like the way that it applies, I have my sponge. So I'll be right back. Oh, this might be perfect. Actually, I think this might be okay. So there you have my shade. That's 7 Neutral. Might be a little dark. Might be like our last video. You know, it comes off as runny, but when you touch it, it's actually tacky. With spring coming around the corner, I probably won't return this shade. I feel like this is actually gonna work out just fine if it doesn't oxidize, I guess. And my nails, look, they were pink and then I had to color it. And when I was in the bathroom, I don't know if you can see it, but like my nails are all dyed, all nasty now. I can't get that color off. I'm gonna have to repaint them. Okay, so that's one layer. This is a decent coverage foundation. Let me try a sponge really quick on this side. It's not as runny as I was expecting it to be. Yeah, this shade is definitely a little too dark for me, but that's okay. This is my second layer. So far, it's fine. You know, it's hard when you have texture because that's all you really see when the foundation has that like luminosity to it. I don't know if you can see a spot right there, but there's like a purple spot just right there. That is probably not going to be covered. I had to, the toner from my hair got on my face and it usually takes like a day or two for it to come off. So we're probably not gonna be able to fix that right now. So it is 2 full layers. I guess you could say 2.5 because my other half part is just my cheek area. And I went from a brush to a sponge, and then I'm going back in with a brush just for whatever's left over on the product to kind of dab. It actually looks good. I think once I put on the powder and everything, it'll look much better. I'm actually impressed by how luminous my skin looks, but it doesn't have that tackiness feel to it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of the makeup. I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. This is in medium deep. And I'm just gonna finish up like my highlighting and contouring really quickly. I just wanna see what it looks like with everything on. I think for today I'm just actually going to go in with my Tarte to highlight. I'm going to go ahead and work underneath my eyes really quickly and set underneath my eyes using this little sample from Kat Von D. I'm going to let the foundation just sit for a few minutes before I see how much powder I need. I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my skin, and so far it hasn't oxidized that much, which is good. So we're going to go ahead and just set it though, because it definitely does need to be set. I can just see there's no way that this is going to last without a little bit of powder. So I'm going to use my Pro Filter by Fenty Beauty, and I'm going to take this big fluffy brush. This is by BK Beauty. This is the 105, and I'm just going to set it lightly. I have found lately that I have been a fan more so of pressed powder to set than loose powder. For a while there, I was a huge like loose powder junkie, but over time I found that pressed powder just always works so much better for me. I'm going to set my bronzer using the NARS. This is Vallarta. Yeah, I use Vallarta Matte. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of blush, and we're going to come back and take a look at it. So I'm just finishing a little bit of highlighting. I did apply blush and set the rest of my makeup, and I applied lip product for my lips. I did apply the Lip Job Lip Liner. Lip Job, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Lip Job Lip Liner from Dragun Beauty. I got this in my BoxyCharm. This is 2.0. And then for lipstick, I used the L'Oreal Untold Stories. That's number 11, which is the matte one. And then Speak Easy French Kiss Gloss from Colourpop. I will link it all below for you guys. But we are done with our makeup application. I'm going to go ahead and get started with my day. It is 12:30. And here's what it looks like off the bat. It is a little dark on me. I can already see like where my makeup has started and ended. A little nervous about that, but like I said earlier, I don't plan to return it only because I know that come spring and summer, which is not very far away, I can't wait, it will blend in, and I can mix this if I really need to, but I do like the way that it looks. With everything on and with all of my product on, I feel like it looks really good right now. It's got the coverage I need. It's got the luminosity that I want without being too luminous. It's just right. We're gonna see how it works. I do have a little acne scar right here that has a little bit of dryness, so that is being picked up already, but that is something that was gonna happen regardless. As far as the way everything is setting, I have no pilling. I have no other dryness on my skin right now. I do have I do have a little dryness right in this area, which I did not even notice until I put on my bronzer. So I'm a little scared about that, but as far as like this part of my face, everything looks great. Like my makeup and everything has gone on perfectly beautiful. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry my hair now that it's had time to set a little bit. Let's get started. It is 5:36, and here's what we got. I did have to go and blow dry my hair when we did our makeup. My hair was wet, and then I've been out. I just got done doing a makeup for one of the girls that I know. Her niece is going to turnabout. I think they call it a turnabout or a turnaround. When I grew up, it was called the Sadie Hawkins dance, but that's I think what they call it here. And she looked absolutely beautiful. So I was over at her house doing her makeup, and I just got back home. I'm getting ready to cook dinner, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like right now, what this makeup looks like, and I'm very impressed. Like I did have to do a little bit of touch up, just like I noticed like when I got to her place, which was about 3 o'clock. When I got to her place, I was super oily right in my T-zone, just primarily here to here. So I did powder just a little bit. It is seeping just a little bit in my fine lines. So I feel like I need to go in with a little bit of a better primer. I am loving this foundation so far. It is looking beautiful on my skin. So I am super pleased. I love the way it looks. So we're going to continue on with this review. So far, I'm loving it. So far, I'm having a good experience with it. I'm going to go ahead, finish up dinner, hang out with the family, and then I'll come back probably around 9 or 10 o'clock to do that time frame of a check-in so you guys can see what it looks like at the end of the night. So We're still holding strong and I'm still happy. You see, my phone's about to die. My phone's about to die, but it is 10:13, so it's a little bit after 10 o'clock, you guys, and it looks so good. Like, I honestly could go out if I needed to, like go out to dinner or whatever, just like looking the way I do. Like, I am so impressed. Remember how I said that it was kind of breaking up right here? Like, it is all kind of faded into each other and it looks good. There is not a lot of breaking up around my nose area. My chin, yes, the chin area is gone, but I'm not mad about it. It doesn't look bad. My forehead is starting to slightly get greasy. You can definitely see my oils are seeping in. But overall, I mean, for a 10-hour wear, I think it looks great. I think it looks phenomenal. I'm just really, really impressed with the wear time of this and just how it looks overall throughout the day. Go out and get it, you guys. Like, it is good. It is good. I know that this is only a first impression, but even just off of first impression, I will already tell you guys that I am really hyped up about it. I really like it. I am so glad I picked it up. It's great. It's beautiful. It's flawless. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I will link everything down below as far as my shade ranges, and then any products that I used and what shades I used in those as well will also be in the description bar. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this foundation review, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. And I will see you guys all in my next video, and I appreciate you guys watching today's video. And go out and get this foundation. If you are hesitant about it, pull the trigger, get the foundation. It's good. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.